Let's just put it this way. I am an American and I want to visit Russia, and I'm scared about the safety of Russia. Is Russia safe? Be honest. Hey guys, welcome to another video. Yeah, today we are walking down to the Kremlin to speak with this American. I hope you guys liked the video the other day about other Americans living in Russia. I'm today here with...
Who's Kate?
Yeah, this is Kate, a Russian lady which will be helping in this interview actually down in the Kremlin. By the way, if you did like the previous video, always put a thumbs up on the video to support the channel. And
I didn't know how Americans were viewed in other countries, let alone Russia. Yeah, I'm Athen, I'm from America. I've lived in Russia for almost a year and a half. Lived in Voronezh for a long time and Moscow just a few months, so.
Could you tell us more about your challenges?
Yeah, you know, when I think about the last year and a half, I think a lot of, in terms of challenges, I think of the beginning a lot, just because it's hard to move into a new country with a new culture, new language, just a lot of things that you're not used to. So when I think of challenges, I think of the first few months. And from that, it's kind of just gone upwards. I feel like I've learned to love this place a lot more, and I've came to like it a lot, came to like the language, like the culture and things like that. So yeah, the challenge is basically just things that you'd expect going into a new country, just a lot of unknowns and not understanding people at the beginning and not knowing what's going on, not knowing why people, like why the culture's different, why people act different in different places, things like that. So.
What was the difference you faced from the US coming to Russia?
First thing that comes to mind, probably the Russian language. Very, very different from English, and just I studied a lot at the very beginning especially, and the Russian language is very different from English in terms of grammar and just how the language sounds and things like that. So yeah, the language was a big difference for me. I had to adjust to that pretty quick, and I'm still trying to adjust, things like that, but it's fun. I like it a lot. And the second thing that I had to adjust to is probably the lack of sun in the winter. I'd say that the first winter I had here was pretty interesting to try to adjust these cloudy skies and the gray skies pretty much constantly. So that was interesting, but I've grown to kind of not really care too much about that. So.
What was your main worries leaving the US, coming to Russia? Can you just tell the viewers?
Yeah, my worries, I would say, first thing was just, I remember someone told me a few months before I left that like everyone's gonna yell at you for not understanding them. And I was kind of afraid of just, when I pictured that, I pictured me just walking down the street and people just yelling at me from like all angles for some reason. So it's not like that, but yeah, I mean, sometimes people have gotten a little frustrated just because I don't understand, like I haven't understood something they've said, but it's all right. It makes sense. I should know their language if I'm in their country. But yeah, other than that, other things that worried me, I guess, I don't know, just kind of being an American in a different country. I guess I was kind of afraid of what that could mean, just because I didn't know how Americans were viewed in other countries, let alone Russia. I had no idea, so I was kind of scared of that a little bit, but people are very friendly, so it hasn't been anything scary so far. I don't know, I would say, I've kind of already mentioned it, but just you hear about, I think the wildlife of Russia that exists. I think another thing that worried me a little bit was the wildlife that exists in other parts of Russia, but it's not in Moscow. Things like the Siberian tiger, bears. I thought that bears and like tigers would just be out at nights in like all parts of Russia for some reason. I have no idea why, but that was kind of a fear I had, and I haven't met any. I haven't seen any tigers or bears so far, so it's another worry that wasn't really worth worrying about. So.
To other areas in Russia?
Yeah. So I've been to Voronezh, Lipetsk, Belgorod, Tula, St. Petersburg, Ryazan, and yeah, I think that's it.
What was similar with all these cities?
Yeah, a lot of apartments everywhere. I thought in the outer cities there'd be more just homes, kind of like neighborhoods with homes, with like private homes, but there's a lot of apartments still. in other cities besides Moscow and St. Petersburg, so that's something that surprised me. People still tend to live in apartments there.
So do you have any city in Russia which you would love to live there, which personally, which you fell in love with?
You know, I don't know. I've seen a lot of cool pictures of Sochi, and yeah, I think Sochi would be really cool. I just love the sun and love the beach, love the ocean, so I think it'd be really cool to go there sometime.
Let's just put it this way. I am an American and I want to visit Russia, and I'm scared about the safety of Russia. So it's Russia safe, be honest.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
why do you think so?
Well, I think as long as you don't do anything stupid and you don't break any laws, just like anywhere else, you shouldn't really have any problems. Stay out of bad parts of town. I don't know. Moscow's a big city. It's like any big city. Don't make yourself a target. Stay out of bad parts of town. Be chill. Be smart.
Yeah, it's a great place. No, I've never really worried about my safety too much, so.
So what is the latest time you've been outside, for example? Have you taken a walk outside and you feel safe?
Yeah, I think one time I had to take a metro ride in like the middle of the night, so that was cool. But yeah, I felt safe. I was super tired, so maybe I was probably too tired to even know if I felt safe or not, but I was fine, yeah. We are in the Kremlin now, we are in the Red Square, basically. What's a good place to spend your weekends in Russia, in Moscow? Say, what areas, what parks or what?
Well, Park Gorkova is a really good place, Gorky Park. I would also say there's like an art cultural park, Vedinha, and that one's pretty good. I feel like almost every metro stop in Moscow has like some kind of park or something to go see nearby, and so like when in doubt, just explore. Like just go try new things, find new places. Like go to a metro station you've never been to before, and just find something new.
Yeah, I would agree. There's parks, got a lot of beautiful parks in Moscow.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, we used to live like way down on the end of one of the metro lines, on the end of the blue line, station called Pyatnitskaya Chaussee. And even there, where it's kind of like maybe not the prettiest place ever, there's this one it's like the Christmas park, and there's like a little pond, and there's some nice sledding hills nearby, and like, there's like a church, and actually like in the woods we found like a shack where you can like do like a self-baptism. You can baptize yourself in the water there, and so it's just like there's like cool little things everywhere. You just gotta go and like maybe get off the beaten path and go find it.
Yeah.
Hey YouTubers, hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, click a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and yeah, catch you in the next one. Bye bye.